Hello, my name is Karrie Boskee and I am your event manager from the ALS Association Northern New England chapter. I'm so thrilled to welcome you to the official start of our 2021 Walk to Defeat ALS event season, and welcome to the Bangor Kickoff Event. Today's kickoff event is very special, as we will be hearing from others throughout our ALS community, including staff members, volunteers, and teams. We also have a special tribute section this year that includes memorial and honor dedications to those throughout our ALS community who are battling ALS currently or who we have lost to this terrible disease. So what is our evening going to look like tonight? First, we'll hear a welcome message from Mort Brinzer, Executive Director for the ALS Association Northern New England chapter. Next, we'll go into some 2020 walk recaps, where we'll look at how much we fundraised last year and recognize our top teams. Then we're going to look at 2021. What are the important dates that you'll want to remember? And what should you be expecting? Following that, we're going to meet our teams and hear their tributes for why they walk. We'll have a brief music break, followed by some thank you messages, a presentation on what next week's Team Week is going to look like, and then we'll wrap it up and let you enjoy the rest of your evening thinking about how you're going to get your walk started this year. I can't wait to share these messages with you. First, let's go to Mort Brinzer, our Executive Director from the ALS Association Northern New England chapter.
Hello Bangor, and welcome to the Bangor Walk to Defeat ALS Kickoff Event for 2021. My name is Mort Brinzer and I am the Executive Director of the ALS Association Northern New England chapter. I so wish I could be speaking with all of you in person, but I am grateful that we have an opportunity to speak through this amazing technology that we have in 2021. Can you believe that we are now 14 months into COVID-19, and what a journey it's been? But the Northern New England chapter has learned a lot over the last 14 months, and one of the greatest lessons that we've learned is how to be present with our ALS community while keeping everyone safe. Last year, we learned how to connect people through technology, and I loved learning about each team and why you walk. It was really great because we all learned more about each other, which doesn't always happen at in-person events. Our goal this year is to do even more with technology and connecting families that have been impacted by ALS. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, what's going on with the chapter now that we're 14 months into this pandemic? Well, our focus continues to be our mission, which is to discover treatments and a cure for ALS, and to serve, advocate for, and empower people affected by ALS to live their lives to the fullest. All of the programs we held in 2019 continued throughout 2020 and are continuing into 2021. Although some of them are modified, we continue our work on the mission pillars of research, care services, and advocacy. ALS doesn't stop, and neither do we. I'd like to take a quick minute and give a huge thank you to David Doan. David partnered with us last year on building the walk off of the success of 2019, and he continues to work tirelessly with the Northern New England chapter in creating a walk event for 2021. David, you're the best. Let me wrap up by saying thank you. Thank you, Bangor, for your continued support of the Northern New England chapter. Because of you, we are able to continue to support the families impacted by ALS in Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont. We simply couldn't do it without you. Thank you, and enjoy the kickoff.
We all experienced it, and we all heard it many times. 2020 was a challenging year. But when we issued that rallying call, our teams answered. We were expecting a 30 to 50% fundraising impact due to COVID-19. I am so thrilled to share that we actually realized an impact of less than 20% for our Bangor Walk to Defeat ALS. How amazing! We were honored to have 20 walk teams join us, more than 100 walk participants in total, who raised more than $64,000. Amazing! Please join me in the comment section as we celebrate and thank our top 3 teams from the 2020 Bangor Walk to Defeat ALS. Team Mission Possible raised $14,440. Tamari's Adventure raised $10,315. And Team Corey's Way raised $7,313. I'm honored to recognize our current top teams for the 2021 Bangor Walk to Defeat ALS. Tamari's Adventure is coming in at $2,454. Battle Buddies is at $890. And Team Neuromusculomics is close behind at $860. This is the kickoff event, and there's still plenty of time to get your name up here on this board in time for the Walk to Defeat ALS in August. Some of us have already connected, and you've given me your feedback about what you'd like your Walk to Defeat ALS for 2021 to look like. As you know, we're kicking it off today with our Bangor Kickoff Event, followed by Team Week, which begins on Monday, May 31st. We've been listening to feedback from our ALS community, and we're going to have a decision and an announcement for you about what the walk is going to look like this year by Wednesday, June 30th. And then, of course, it's Walk Day, Saturday, August 28th. Over the last several months, I've had the honor and the privilege of learning about all of our Bangor Walk to Defeat ALS teams, both present and past. It's been wonderful hearing about who you're walking in honor or in memory of, and it's been wonderful learning about more individuals throughout our ALS community and connecting. This is probably my favorite part of tonight's event. I've had the pleasure of meeting so many of our teams and our participants, and I'm thrilled to be introducing you to them as well. These teams are made up of family, friends, neighbors, and coworkers who have helped by joining the Walk to Defeat ALS. Please join me in welcoming our first team and our current top fundraising team, Tamari's Adventure. Team Tamari's Adventure walks in honor of Tammy Michaels, an amazing wife, an inspiring mother to 3 boys. Tammy was diagnosed with ALS in October 2019, but it hasn't stopped her from leading the charge as team captain of Tamari's Adventure. Our second team in the lead is Battle Buddies. Team Battle Buddies walks for Ben Kronk and Bridget Stanton, 2 fun-loving young people battling ALS. This team was put together by nurses at an infusion center that Ben and Bridget attend, which is also where they met. Allison Jack, a nurse at the infusion center, is the proud team captain of Battle Buddies. Ben Kronk is 57 years old and lives in the Ross Manor home. He grew up in Bangor and was the middle child of 11 brothers and sisters. In 2014, Ben was starting to experience a difference in his legs and coordination, and an ALS diagnosis followed. Ben reminds people that the best way to get through this is to stay positive, which he does by continuing to do the things he loves, like fishing last summer. Bridget is 52 years old and lives in Dixmont with her 2 golden retrievers. On September 20th, 2019, Bridget was diagnosed with ALS. After the initial shock of the diagnosis, she decided that she wanted to fight for her life and that she has so much more living to do. Next up is Team Neuromusculomics. Say that 10 times fast. Team Neuromusculomics is a group of scientists working at the Jackson Laboratory, dedicated to defining the causes and potential treatments for neuromuscular diseases such as ALS. This team is raising money to support people in our community with ALS and to fund critically needed research to find treatments and a cure. Dr. Gregory Cox is the proud team captain of Neuromusculomics. Team Mission Possible walks in honor of David Doan, who is also the team captain. As you saw earlier, David is also the event lead for the Bangor Walk to Defeat ALS and serves on our Northern New England Walk to Defeat ALS event committee. In the Mission Possible's first 2 years, this incredible team collected more than $50,000. We are honored to have Mission Possible joining us for their 3rd year in 2021. Since being diagnosed with ALS, David has made it his mission to help others with this disease and those who will become victims of it. He tirelessly advocates, raises money, and educates. David also volunteers on the Northern New England Walk to Defeat ALS event committee, in addition to many other volunteer roles that he serves throughout the ALS community. Team Always Loving Sonia walks in loving memory of Sonia Erskine. Sonia was diagnosed with ALS on July 9, 2015, and passed away on November 9, 2016. Always Loving Sonia has been participating in the Walk to Defeat ALS for more than 5 years and is led by Robin Vile, one of Sonia's daughters. How beautiful is this picture? Team Fighting for Farmer George is led by mother-daughter duo Janice Von Brook and Carol Lamb. This team walks in loving memory of George Miller, who passed from ALS on January 31, 2014, after battling ALS for more than 9 years. As I'm sure some of you already know, it was Janice, her daughter Carol, 2 friends, and a strong desire to create a promotional fundraising event to fight ALS that started the Bangor Walk to Defeat ALS almost 15 years ago. We are honored to have Janice, Carol, and their wonderful team of family and friends joining us again as volunteers and as a team. Family and friends of Team Corey's Way continue the battle to defeat ALS in loving memory of Corey Wayne Bennett, who was diagnosed with ALS in 2018 and passed November 22, 2015. Corey's Way is led by Captain Carrie Gray. Christy's crew walks in loving memory of Christy James. Christy was a mother, grandmother, wife, daughter, sister, doctor, and friend, and she is missed daily. Christy's crew walks in hopes that other families will never need to know their pain of losing someone to ALS. Please join me again in saying thank you. These dedicated teams have worked tirelessly to raise funds and awareness for ALS, and really we can't thank them enough. If your team is watching right now and you'd like to pop a message to say hello into the comment section, We'd love to hear from you, to say hello, and to thank you personally. Next, we're going to hear a special song dedication from musician Justin Cohn.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. So please swallow your pride if I have things so you need to borrow, for no one can fill most of your needs that you don't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. Listen, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. I said, just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Well, if there is a load that you have to bear, that you can't carry, well, right up the road, I share your load. If you just call me, if you need a friend, call me, won't you just call me, call me.
Not only are we so incredibly grateful to all of the volunteers who help make this event possible, but I'd also like to take a moment to thank a few select staff members. Mort Brinzer, Executive Director, Donna Stevens, Director of Fundraising and Events, and Lori McFerrin, Care Services Coordinator from Maine. Without this team of dedicated individuals who not only spend their time at work, but also personal time connecting with our ALS community, thank you. Please join me in welcoming our Director of Fundraising and Events, Donna Stevens.
Hi everyone, welcome to the 2021 Walk to Defeat ALS Kickoff. My name is Donna Stevens. I'm the Director of Fundraising and Events for the Northern New England chapter. I want to start off by saying we know that 2020 was a challenging year, but I want to give a shout out to our care services team. They didn't miss a beat. They continue to have calls one-on-one with their pals and caregivers through Zoom or Skype or phone. They did a 3-day symposium virtually. They did a caregiver lab virtually. They had support groups that were very well attended virtually. And they continued with the equipment loan program. So my hat's off to them and a big shout out and congratulations. And now moving forward, 2021 is off to a good start. We have teams registered, we have teams fundraising. So keep up the good work. And lastly, I want to say thank you to our corporate partners. Without your support, we could not continue to do the services that we do that are very, very important in defeating ALS. So thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful 2021 walk season, and we'll see you soon.
Please join us in welcoming and thanking our 2021 Bangor Walk to Defeat ALS presenting sponsor, the Jackson Laboratory. We have been honored to have numerous staff members from Jackson Laboratory participate in the Bangor Walk for many years. And we're so excited to be having all of those teams joining us again, but also to have this presenting partner support from the Jackson Laboratory. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Gregory Cox, a professor at the Jackson Laboratory, and also a team captain.
Hi, this is Greg Cox. I'm a professor at the Jackson Laboratory in Bar Harbor, Maine, and I wanted to talk to you about some of the ALS research that we and others are doing around the world. Just as a quick little update, I'm standing here on the roof of the Jackson Laboratory, and you can see some of our research buildings behind me. And if I turn a little bit, you can see Frenchman's Bay. So it's not a bad place to work, to let you know. So first and foremost, my background, I'm a geneticist, and I work on the genetic causes of neuromuscular diseases, including ALS. So in my lab, the folks with me, we study the genes that cause ALS in patients, and we have lots of different mouse models of our disease. And so we're really excited to learn more about the genes that are responsible for causing this disease and for trying to figure out how we would go about testing therapies using our mouse models that could then be translated to patients. And many of the early work on the genetic causes of ALS are in clinical trials right now. And some of these are precision medicine sorts of strategies where patients have specific mutations in genes, such as SOD1 or C9orf72. And these genes are targets for therapy. There's a couple of different projects going on with Biogen and Ionis right now that are recruiting patients and are in different phases, phase 1 and phase 3 trials to try to target those genes. I'm also excited to talk about kind of reopening some of the clinical trials in the platform trials group at Mass General Hospital and at over 50 different sites across the US. And these platform trials are really innovative in that they can recruit patients and test multiple different treatments and use common control groups. And it's a really exciting strategy, and I'm hoping that with the COVID issues, it's certainly hurt recruiting and certainly travel to and from different sites, but the fact that many of the sites across the country are opening enrollment right now, I'm very excited about that. So I'm very hopeful that the next time we talk, we'll get to hear more about some of the successes of these clinical trials. And we'll still be here at the Jackson Laboratory doing research and trying to keep you updated on what's going on here in the state of Maine. Thank you very much.
All right, so let's talk about the Bangor Team Week. Team Week is designed to have new challenges each day that will help you increase your recruitment, your fundraising, and your awareness efforts. This year, we're going to be awarding some surprise swag giveaways each day of Team Week, and you'll have additional opportunities to earn more swag giveaways in your walk boxes, which will be coming about 3 weeks prior to the walk. On Monday, May 31st, the challenge is to personalize your page. Tuesday, June 1st, make a self-donation. Wednesday, June 2nd, register and recruit. Thursday, June 3rd, send emails. Friday, June 4th, Facebook Friday. Don't worry, I will be available to help you throughout any of these challenges, and we're also going to dive into each one just a tiny bit tonight to give you an idea of how easy it can be to get these challenges done each day next week and get your name entered into those swag giveaways. All right, so starting Monday. Monday's challenge is personalize your page. When you personalize or add a new personalization to your walk fundraising page through the Participant Center, you'll be entered into the daily drawing to receive a swag prize giveaway. The team with the highest percentage of personalized pages by the end of Monday will receive an additional swag prize in your walk box. Editing your page is super easy. When logged in to your Fundraising Participant Center, simply click at the top banner where it says Edit Page. You'll be brought to a new page where you can see I've circled the message. Below is your editable personal page. Look through this and scroll down, and you can find all the different areas where you can customize, such as your picture, your bio, or maybe some fun walk updates. On Tuesday, we are challenging you to make a self-donation. If you make a donation of any amount to your own fundraising page, you'll be entered into this daily drawing for a giveaway swag prize. The team with the highest percentage of self-donations will receive an additional swag prize in your walk box. When you're logged into your Fundraising Participant Center, simply scroll down a little bit and you'll see this option by that blue mouse pointer that says Donate to Your Goal. And don't worry, Bangor, by the time you're seeing this, I'll have set up a Bangor Walk team as well. For Team Week on Wednesday, your challenge is to register and recruit. Each new team member registration will earn you an entry into the daily swag drawing. The team with the most registrations earned today will receive an additional swag prize in your walk box. To register and recruit, just go into your Fundraising Participant Center and click over towards the right at that Social Sharing Center. You can also do this through emails, but that's another challenge for another day, so we're going to save that one. Don't worry though, we're not saving it for too long because your Thursday challenge is to send those emails. When you go into your Fundraising Participant Center and send emails to your family, friends, and coworkers, you'll be entered into the daily drawing for swag today. The team that sends the most emails, the highest number of emails, will receive an additional swag prize in your walk box. Remember that email button I showed you not too long ago? Just click on that and you'll have these options right here to import some contacts, to send some emails. Wonderful thing about this is people who've donated to you, you're going to see their contact information in here already, so you can reach out to them and say, hey, I'm walking again this year and I hope you'll join me with your support. Finally, the last day of the Team Week Challenge is Facebook Friday. As you may or may not know, you can set up a Facebook fundraiser directly through your participation center. Start or share a fundraiser through your Walk Participant Center, and the team that raises the most through Facebook today will receive an additional swag prize in your Walk box. Just by starting or sharing a Facebook fundraiser through the center, you'll also be entered into the daily giveaway for a swag prize. Remember that social sharing center that we looked at not too long ago? You're going to go right back there in order to set up your Facebook fundraiser. Keep scrolling down and you'll see a bunch of amazing tools that you can use to help with your fundraising, including images and language. All right, and there you have it. That's our Team Week plan starting next week on Monday, May 31st. I'm looking forward to engaging with everyone, to seeing who our winners are for our swag giveaways, and for sharing more information with you as we get closer to our Bangor Walk to Defeat ALS on August 28th. As always, please don't hesitate to reach out to me if I can be of any help to you or your team. I'll go ahead and put my contact information into the comment section of this live stream, and you can call, text, or email me at any time. I'm so looking forward to the Bangor Walk to Defeat ALS, and while we may not know what it looks like just yet, please rest assured that we'll do everything we can to make this a celebration worthy of our ALS community. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your evening to hear about our teams and to hear those tribute messages. And I so look forward to talking to you guys soon. Have a wonderful evening, Bangor. Bye.